The St. Valentine's Day Massacre happened on February 14th, 1929. Men disguised as police officers entered a garage, lined up victims against the wall, and machine gunned them. It is said, but not proven, that Al Capone may have had something to do with this. Unfortunately, I did not get to visit this site. You could see the wall that it happened on. Today we're at the Holy Name Cathedral. This is one of the assassinations in Chicago. The guy's name was Earl J. Jaime Weiss. It's said to be believed that this may be a bullet hole, but the way it's drilled in, directly in, I read that it's not confirmed because the flower shop was on the corner of this place across the street somewhere. There's so many buildings now it's hard to tell, but they say it could have been from a drill or something else rather than a bullet hole. So if it was a bullet hole, they said it would have been at an angle. So you may be wondering, who was Earl Jaime Weiss? He was a Polish mobster and Al Capone's rival. Al Capone sent his best hitman down one. This is on the other side of the church. They came down through this way or that way, but either way, Jaime Weiss would have been standing along this sidewalk here whenever the car rolled down the road, and they took out Tommy guns and the shotgun and opened fire. Here is the inside of the cathedral. It was so beautiful in there. I had to keep quiet, so it was nice and peaceful for everybody else. There wasn't many people in there, maybe a few. Right now I'm standing on the corner right across from Mom's place, formerly known as Riley Hotel. It's where Richard Speck stayed at. He had murdered 8 nursing students. He was accused and went to trial and found guilty of all 8 murders. This is where he used to stay at, now called Mom's Place. formerly known as the Raleigh Hotel. Some of you may not know this, you could still see the old sign from the Raleigh Hotel right here at Mom's Place. Right now we are across the street from the Carryman. Dino Banyan used to work here. He was an American mobster and rival of Johnny Torrio, and Al Capone during the Chicago bootlegging wars of the 1920s. Johnny Depp, whenever he was filming Public Enemy, he used to hang out and frequent here while filming that movie. So this is the Carryman. Another place the mobster used to hang out at or work at, in this case. Plus it's cool that Johnny Depp used to hang out here. The Drake Hotel. The next place on my list, the Drake Hotel. Italian mobsters used to have meetings here and used to frequent here. Princess Diana had her own suite here when she had visited Chicago. That was in June of 1996. This was also the first hotel to offer air conditioning in Chicago, and also the first hotel to offer colored television. I'm going to see if we can go inside and do a little video. I did get to go inside and film. I do have a video out on the Drake. If you would like to watch that video, you can in my uploads. Historic Hotels of America. Got another plaque there. The Drake Hotel. Our next stop brings us to the Exchequer restaurant. This restaurant Al Capone used to hang out in. It actually has a secret door that Al Capone used to use to get out easily. These are specials they are having right now. You can actually sit in the same booth Al Capone sat in inside the restaurant. They're not open yet. I am planning on coming back later though to eat here. Yeah.
did not. I'm one of the few people in my group of friends that did not. I live in my phone. Pressure bottom. And so the idea is you take it a press. And generally speaking, those are normal. Then you go.
Here is the hidden door. Al Capone used to use this door and escape out of the tunnel underneath the restaurant. So Al Capone used to actually own this place. It was called Wonder Bar back in that era. I asked the waitress if they had any information about Al Capone and when he was here, and she handed me this file book. Enjoy. Now, I'm not sure who these photos are of. I just know they're back when Al Capone used to run this place. Now, these are very old photos. Some of them were a little hard to see what they actually were. These photos were so old. Not sure the year though. I was just so happy to be able to take a look at this file and see these photos. I didn't even really bother to ask the lady what years these photos were taken. Here's some of the history on the Exchequer. I had to lower the audio here because the music in the background. Here's all their logos from over the years and mobsters. The camera was hard to focus here for some reason. Probably the lighting. There was a good bit of mobsters that had something to do with the area around here. Chicago was known for mafias and all that. There's some more of the old photos. Now this is what the Wonder Bar looked like. There was multiple photos of each one. So I was just flipping through them. There's the tunnels. That's underneath the restaurant. There's the original door, how it used to look back in the day. It was white. This looks to be an old entryway, possibly. There's an old photograph. Downtown Chicago. Here's the menu. We had just finished the file book.
One more night. Burger. I don't know. Salad.
So I couldn't get us inside. Security's pretty tight. So Al Capone used to live here at the Congress Plaza Hotel. He ran his business on the 8th floor. The 12th floor is supposedly very haunted. There are some workers here that won't even get up to the 12th floor. And this is the Congress Plaza Hotel. Sucks we couldn't get inside, but I was kind of expecting that with the Drake as well. We got lucky with the Drake, so that's okay. Our next stop brings us to the Blackstone. The Congress Hotel is down that way, down that street. This is where Al Capone used to come to get his hair cut. Yeah, we can actually see a sign for the Congress Plaza Hotel from here. That's where Al Capone got his haircut, the Blackstone. I believe it's a hotel now. Hey guys, right behind me is the Green Door Tavern. This is the oldest tavern in the country. And also, Dean O'Banion used to hang out here. He used to be a monster back in the day. There it is, the Green Door Tavern. Here are the hours at Green Door Tavern. Okay. Our next stop brings us right outside of Harry Carey's restaurant and bar. The mob boss Frank Nitti had an apartment here on the 4th floor. There is also a hidden underground tunnel. That'd be cool to check out, but I'm not going to be eating here and I don't want to bother them during their business hours. So we're just going to stay outside here. But this restaurant also has ties to the mob. Harry Carey's Italian Steakhouse. If you guys can read that. In 1929, 4 members of the Mafia gathered and lined up 7 men whom they were in competition with along a wall in Chicago and opened fire, killing all 7 men. Today, you could see the wall and fragments from the bullets. The wall is located at 2122 North Clark Street, Chicago, Illinois, across from Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company. The actual bullets are located at the Mob Museum in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.